Alright, what is going on, you guys? So welcome back to another trailer review. My name is Saleem. I did not go to Comic-Con, but I've been gone for, well, I haven't been gone, but I haven't really reviewed a video in maybe a week or so, or I don't remember, but yeah. Anyways, I'm too lazy to check, so, um, the Justice League trailer dropped today, or not today, it was yesterday, but I don't know when you guys are watching this video, so it might have been 2 days ago, 3 days ago, maybe even a year. Maybe you guys are watching this in like a year from now, who knows. So yeah, the Justice League trailer dropped at Comic-Con, so I'm getting this review up now, even though it came out like yesterday. So anyways, let's get right into it. First things first. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this trailer starts off and whatnot, and right away you know it's a Justice League trailer. Obviously, I don't know if you guys heard, but I knew about this, which was that Zack Snyder's daughter passed away, unfortunately, and that's awful to hear. No parent should ever have to bury their child. I mean, it's a tragedy for sure. So that happened, and then Joss Whedon came in to direct, which I actually thought might have been a little bit better for the movie, just because I think Joss Whedon has a better track record with fans and critics and whatnot. So I thought maybe the movie could be, I don't know, I had a little bit more hope. No offense to Zack Snyder, I think he's a great director, but I kind of wanted to see Joss Whedon's take on this, because it's interesting that he directed the Avengers, now he's doing Justice League, kind of, but, I hope they both get credit, honestly. Like, they both worked, I'm sure they both worked very hard on this movie, and I don't want it to be bad, that's the thing. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind Zack Snyder as a director. I think he's interesting. The color scheme was different. I didn't really notice that, but apparently I looked at it side by side and whatnot, and you can see in the original trailer that I think was the last trailer they dropped back in like April. That one was much different from this one, so interesting color palette choice and whatnot. This one's a little bit more brighter, and it's interesting choice and whatnot. You still got the dark brooding colors of Batman, and those weird scenes where we see the Flash and Wonder Woman together and whatnot in slow motion. There's a lot of slow motion in Zack Snyder's movies. That's weird to me. I don't know, but yeah, even in Justice League, we're gonna get a lot of those slow motion shots. We kind of know what to expect at this point, because it's the same writers as Batman v Superman, but it's just cool to see the Justice League together. I love Aquaman in that shot where he jumps from the building. So I don't really know much about the plot, but I do know Stephen Wolf is the bad guy, and it's kind of obvious that the Justice League are gonna come together, and I assume they'll fight him, but. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get a whole lot of plot from this trailer. It was just a bunch of dialogue and, action sequences, but I guess that's how most trailers are nowadays. Yeah, who am I kidding? It's the Justice League. I'm even wearing a Flash t-shirt right now, because why not? Oh, here's what I thought of Ezra Miller as the Flash. I was always optimistic. I was always going to give him a chance. I'm not really a huge Grant Gustin fan or anything. I'm not a huge, like, I don't even watch the Flash show anymore, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys, it didn't land for me. Sorry. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. So I have to say though, Ezra Miller seemed like he was trying so hard. I mean, I don't know, he didn't really make me laugh, but I was just like, okay, good try. Good try. I'll give you that. I don't know if that was the dialogue, or maybe he's just not. No, I shouldn't say he's not a great actor, but I don't know, who knows? Maybe the movie will come out and I'll see him in more scenes, and that's another thing. How big of a role will Flash have in this movie? I have no idea, because he has a lot of he has a lot of. It seems like he has a bigger role, or maybe. Yeah, it seems like he's in a lot of the trailers. So I mean, I assume he has somewhat big role to play. So I mean, yeah. But that one line where he says like, "Oh, I haven't been to battle. I just push people out of the way, and I just push people and I run away." Like, that line was pretty good. I'll give him that. So I mean. Yeah, I mean, what can I say though? I mean, we saw him in one scene in Batman v Superman, so there's that. And yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about was the Easter egg, which I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there's a voiceover. I think I don't know. It kind of sounded like Aquaman, but maybe that's Stephen Wolf. I don't know. Maybe I misheard, but I don't know. Sometimes voices sound the same, but yeah. The voice basically says like, there are no lanterns. And I was like, oh, Green Lantern, obviously. That was the first thing that popped into my head. So yeah, I mean, obviously Green Lantern will not be in this in this this movie. I don't know if he'll be in part 2, but I don't know. The way I would go about it, I don't know if they're gonna do this, but maybe in like a post-credit scene. Maybe they're gonna have 2 post-credit scenes. One of them could be they could like tease Green Lantern, or maybe we could see like a ring that's glowing, and then we figure out, oh, it's Green Lantern, like that. Or maybe there's I don't know, maybe there's, I don't know, like an alien ring that crashes down to Earth. Maybe that could be another little tease to Green Lantern. Who knows? But I don't know. It would just be. I've said this before. It would be sad to see a Green Lantern-less Justice League, because he's one of the original 7, and there's 6 of them. I think there's 6. Yeah, Superman's not even this, which I'll get into right now. Which is that at the end of the trailer, obviously we see Alfred. He has like there's a glass of some sort of drink or beverage. Yeah, it just starts to shake, and then he looks up from his work, and then he turns, and then he sees somebody, and then he goes, "Let's hope you're not too late." And then we see the reflection of the blue in his eyes and whatnot. And if you look it's very hard to notice, but on the edge of the screen, when I was watching the trailer and whatnot, I noticed a little silhouette. It looked like it was red, so I assumed, who else wears blue and red? Because we saw the blue in his eyes, the reflection in his glasses. So I figured, okay, it's Superman. I mean, they're trying to hide it in this trailer, but I think that's Superman. I'm going to assume that's either the very end of the movie, or that's going to be like a post-credit scene. Like I said, there could be multiple post-credit scenes, because that's what superhero movies do nowadays. Or maybe they'll kind of play it like BVS, where there isn't really a post-credit scene. Or was there a post-credit scene in BVS? Wait, was that scene where the grave started shaking a little bit? Was that post-credit scene? I don't know. Even that kind of gave away the fact that Superman's probably going to come back. Oh, shoot. I spoiled that for people who didn't see BVS. Sorry about that. Should have given a spoiler warning. Oh, well, I mean, you either saw BVS or you haven't. By the way, if you're excited for Justice League but you haven't seen BVS, wait, why? I don't know, that's weird. I don't know, you should have seen BVS if you watched that Justice League trailer, because, let's be honest, it's hard to avoid some spoilers and whatnot, and, you know, with Superman. We know Superman's going to be in this movie. I think they kind of made it obvious, but yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe that could have been some other blue and red superhero, but I doubt it. I think that's Superman for sure. But yeah. And I gotta say, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, he's actually quite good, honestly. He's not Michael Caine, but, you know, just, it's hard to compare with the Nolan trilogy. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. Not much else to say. It's cool to see the Justice League together. CGI is pretty good. Forgot to mention that. Cyborg kind of looks like Iron Man a little bit. Not in terms of like, oh, CGI or anything. It's just, I don't know. There's a shot of him flying one. I was like, oh, that looks like Iron Man. I don't know. Maybe the Cyborg movie is gonna be like Iron Man. I don't know. I would hate to see a rehash. DC will probably make it darker, but okay, I'm getting off track. So yeah, Aquaman looks good. What else can I say about this trailer? There was, yeah, Batman, Ben Affleck, again, really good. I hope he doesn't leave, but if he does leave, I think Jake Gyllenhaal would be a good replacement. I still think he was rumored to be Batman in the Nolan trilogy, but I still think he could do it to this day. Yeah, so, I don't know, that's just me, but okay, again, getting off track, sorry about that. I like this trailer, I'm excited for the movie. Hope Joss Whedon and Zack Snyder did a good job, and not much else to say. I mean, you know, if this movie's a disaster, DC is probably going to have to restart, so let's just hope it's good, and yeah, I hope these DC movies are good. That's why I even rocked my Flash t-shirt for this video, so. Oh, by the way, maybe they'll tease Shazam in that post-credit scene. I don't know. What do you guys think is going to be in the post-credit scene? Are you guys excited for Justice League? Leave a comment below. Feel free. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. So, goodbye.